So to start off, you just want to drive around through here. You want to move right on here, and you'll see your first couple of boxes right here. Those are the wipers. There we go. So you just want to jump out every single time. Just chuck your adverts down there. You'll see a bunch of random names. I'm not sure if these are just random names or like developers of the game. But you want to press F on the pile and you'll get one page, and then you just want to click on the boxes and the adverts should go inside. It's somewhat of a slow process, but you know, you get money for it. Money is everything in Finland and in real life, so you know, just take it, especially because we can't get any other money just yet. Or I mean, we can, but not too much. Alright, so next up you just want to head straight down this road still, and right around the corner here you should see some like apartments or something. I don't know, I'm gonna go into second gear just so we're getting a little bit more speed. And right here, Jesus, alrighty then. And those are the wipers again. So you wanna come out here and you'll see there are a lot more boxes right here. You just wanna very slowly put the adverts in the boxes. Alright, so after you've gotten those ones down, you just wanna drive up here. Alright, I'm going to just drive up here, and then you'll want to turn right, right here. There's nothing down that road. Behind us is Timo's, by the way. There's one mailbox right here. You just, whoops. You can just grab one sheet and then just chuck it down there. Right, perfect. Now, this road is a road that I mentioned in the third episode. This road leads down to Lock. So this is the back road that I was talking about. So there's a house right here. It's like right on the road. You're still basically next to Periavi. And I'm pretty sure that this house is actually Timo's house. I mean, this name doesn't really tell you, but I'm pretty sure it is. From what I know about this game, I think it is. Maybe it's another road down here. Then again, I might be wrong about that. Alright, but I am kind of curious though. We're just gonna do a little bit of off-roading right here. Oh, jeez. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything here. So I think there's a chance of a junk car spawning there. Those who don't know what the junk cars are, I talked about it in the third episode. Jeez, the third episode. There's so much that's been done. But if the junk cars can get you money from Fleetari if you bring them to him, pretty useful. You get a lot of money from every junk car. So if you do find them, I'd recommend bringing them to him. But it's just this early on in the game. We don't have like the truck or anything, so it's harder to bring the vehicles to Fleetari. Just checking in here. in case it's in here somewhere. Alright, not seeing it anywhere. Maybe it's in the shed. So junk cars can spawn in random spots around the map, or if you see some of these random sheds sitting around the map, they have a chance of being in some of these. And of course it's in here. So that one I think is like one of the best cars that you can sell. You get like 4,000 marks for it, so it's pretty good. Not sure if you can use the beer trick on this. I think you need the sledgehammer. Nope, you can use beers. Alright, that makes me question whether you can actually push the car with the beers. Because you can't push the car normally, annoyingly enough. You actually need beers, apparently. Or any tool, but beers are the better one. I think we just screwed our chances of ever getting this thing out. Maybe not. I reckon we just give it a gentle push and maybe we can get this thing out. I mean, the one problem is I don't think we can use the van to get this. But considering we're on our way to Lop, we might as well try. So, oh god. So, we're just gonna try dragging that. Might as well, considering I've given up my life to delivering things to Timo, or for Timo, we might as well just, you know, deliver things for Fleetari as well. So, what you want to do is you want to just park somewhat near it. Recommend parking like right there. Just gonna open up the window and see how perfect we are. Good enough. Just gonna give it a little bit of a nudge that way. Also, I'm pretty sure my beers fell out. Yep, and the adverts. Alright, I'll pick those up in a second. So you just want to come behind here and you'll see in the middle area, you'll see towing hook. You just use that, or click on it, and then come up here in the middle around here somewhere, you'll see the towing hook. Just click on that and the towing hook will connect. Pretty simple stuff. Now, let's continue on our way. Hopefully the van actually has enough power to move this thing. I'm not actually sure. I've never moved it with the van. Nope, doesn't seem like it. It's struggling a lot. Alright, as much as I'd love to get that 4,000 marks, we're gonna have to leave this, I think. Unless we can somehow flip it on top of the van. Nah. I mean, now I'm just tempted to try and flip it onto the van. But we're probably just gonna leave that until we're able to get the truck. Once we get the truck, we'll basically be able to do everything in the game. The truck's the last piece that we need to have everything, basically. But, back to the adverts now. You follow this road, and it might take a while, but you'll see some houses. Alright, this house right here, I actually want to come down into it, because there might be a few things that we can grab from here. Did I grab the pile? I grabbed the pile. Alright. You just want to chuck that in the mailbox. Now, let me show you a whole new world. Alright. So, we're going to be going back to that shed later, because that is, it doesn't have a car, but it does have something useful. But you come down here, you'll see the beautiful Witty house, as I think it is. This has a few random things that you can get from it. Now my least favorite is this right here. If you open it up, I think there are wasps in it. This is an awful, awful car. I do not recommend getting it. Also the keys. I don't know where the keys are for this thing. Oh no, the cars are in, oh, the wasps are in the passenger seat. But in the house itself, there is nothing, or nothing of interest. But there is one thing. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I do want to come here at night, because I think there might be something special that triggers if you come here at night. Let me just go quickly check something. I'll be back in a second. Very weird spooky noises happening. I'm just gonna leave that car alone, because from my knowledge there is nothing you can do about the wasps. I mean, you might be able to beat the shit out of them with sledgehammer, but again, I don't know. I'm not a professional at this game. I just know enough to be able to play this game on YouTube. Coming around here, you'll see that shed. We're just going to do a little bit of off-roading and visit it, because this doesn't hold a car, but it holds something very close to our hearts. The next piece to the GT Satsuma. Those who don't know what the GT Satsuma is, again, I talked about it in the third episode. Jeez, the third episode is having a lot more significance than I thought it would. But in the third episode, we actually got a steering wheel, a GT steering wheel, and a GT rocker cover. Those were the beginning of the GT Satsuma things, and I talked a little bit about it. There are just random parts around the whole map for the GT Satsuma. Not sure what significance the GT Satsuma has. It's just a car that looks snazzy, I guess. But, oh god. Alright. That's how bad this thing works on grass. The GT Satsuma looks snazzy, and you can also get an achievement for making a GT Satsuma, although I haven't gotten it yet. I've gotten quite a lot of achievements in this, or at least a few, but never gotten the GT Satsuma achievement, so I don't know how it actually gets built. After we get up here, I'm just gonna sorry, next one. You'll see here is a really random thing right here. We might come back to it tomorrow, actually, because this can be special sometimes. I'm just gonna park here and give me a second. Shit. This right here is the dance hall, I don't know, it's a dance place. Coming here on Saturday, I think you can get something special to trigger. I haven't been lucky enough to have that happen in my game though, ever, so I don't know how beautifully that'll work out. But continue following this road to the next mailbox. It takes a little bit, but I think we're almost at lock actually, so that's something. So right over here you'll see 4 new mailboxes. Just gonna chuck them right there. Now one thing that I would like to point out while we're here are these GT Satsuma rims. In order to get tires on them, you need to... Shit! Okay, yeah, so you see what I mean about Cousin Caselli here is... He was coming down for me. I thought it was about to kill me. I was scared for my life. Look at this asshole. But in order to get the tires on the rims, you need to bring them down to Fleetari and put the wheels on like I had. Or get the wheels. Put the wheels on the desk like I did before, and we would basically do exactly what I did with those wheels that we got from Fleetari's mansion. You just chuck them on the desk and you grab the tires. That's about it. One thing that I'm kind of scared about though is last time I tried playing this game, I actually couldn't pass the inspection because the wheels were screwed up. I don't know why, but for some reason they wouldn't actually let me pass the inspection without fixing the wheels. I don't think it was a problem normally, but hopefully it doesn't happen again, otherwise then I'll have to try and ruin my idea of not cheating. Actually, never mind, because we never got the piston, so I'm definitely cheating. I'd like to point out, this is the drunk guy's house. You will get calls from the drunk guy in the middle of the night asking you to pick him up from the pub. Once that happens, you just drag him down here. It's the first house you see after coming down the road from Lop. That's about all I can say. Also, if you remember, we're actually brewing some Kilyu. You can deliver the Kilyu to him, and that is how you get your money from it. He will pay you depending on how good he thinks the Kilyu is. Also, right here, if you get calls from, or if you get calls telling you to, give me a second to work out what I'm actually saying. If you get calls to deliver firewood, now this is where you want to head over to. Once I get the call, I'll probably show you exactly how it works. But, the house is pretty close to your house. We're actually like right around the corner from that house. Ours is like right across there somewhere. But I'm just gonna slow down real quick. Gonna quickly start peeing and then we can drive. Wonder if I can drink my piss while I'm driving. Yep. Alright. So the house right here, you can see it in all its beautiful glory. Maybe keep following this road, you actually make it to the highway. This is the road that we normally take to get to the highway. Pretty good to remember that. Quincenius lives here apparently. I don't think that this shed has anything in it. It might actually, I don't know. Nope, alright. Coming up here, this is the normal turn we take to get to the highway, just down there. This will take us back to the road that takes us home. I think there is actually a junk car that is around here. I'm not particularly sure where specifically, but pretty sure it's around here, actually. And this rock. Not seeing anything. Oh shit. Alright, so we're getting unlucky with the spawns. I'm running out of ideas for where these cars could be. But you'll see, this is the turn to our house. We're not going to go down there though. We're going to continue this way. Now this way leads to two things that you should really know about. This path leads to Grandma's house, and it also leads to the strawberry field where you can get money. At least you're supposed to be able to. I've never been able to do it. It takes way too long to actually get money. Following this road, you can see there's a house right here. This is where good old Grandma lives. This is where you deliver the food to her. I don't know if she's awake or alive. She might be dead for all I know. Grandma is dying on us. But you can see Caselli, good old Grandma Caselli. Alright, she's probably dead. Normally you'll find her sitting there, and she'll start talking to you. She'll be like, "Hey, good day, child. Sorry about that voice. That was awful. I'm not talking about the fact that I was trying to intimidate grandmas. The fact that I just lost my voice halfway through. I'm an awful, awful person." One thing is though, there is a shed here, and you might be saying like, oh, at this point, Witty's probably just saying that it's a shed and he's going to say that it's not going to have a car in there. Well, think again, because coming into this shed, there is a marvelous car. Okay, well, never mind. There's a chance of a car spawning there. I was really hoping that there was going to be a car in there. There wasn't. There was no car. That's annoying. But it's right next to the train tracks. You could probably actually just follow the train tracks, just watch out for the train. Also, I just spun out there, that's how badly this thing controls on grass. Again, I'm not turning right, I'm trying to turn left. Alright. So, okay, there we go. It's impossible to drive on grass. But, following this road, you're gonna be following it for a little bit now. There's like one more mailbox. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get to though. Well, not really, it's just annoying. But there is one more stop that we're gonna make when we get to the it. So you'll notice right here there is a random turn off. You can turn here. Just a quick warning, this is not considered to be a road if this is dirt, so you might find that it controls awfully here, but if you come right up here, I think up here also, and you park right here. Don't turn on your wipers like I continuously do. But just down here, you can find the GT grill, or the grill GT. This is another part that can go on the Satsuma, making it look very special. Although I think it might be broken. Apparently it's the Satma, but that's okay. And also, if you paid attention, next to the GT grill, there was an RPM gauge right here. When this game first came out, the RPM gauge was actually given to you right off the bat, and you could choose between the RPM gauge and the clock gauge. But for some reason they decided to screw that and just give you, or make you look for it, which is annoying. One thing to note, I'm not sure if they have random spawn locations, they probably do, but one thing to note, you'll always find the GT grill with the RPM gauge. So, from what I know at least, same with the steering wheel, I think. You'll find the steering wheel with the rocker cover every time, or at least next to each other. Also, there can sometimes be a car here. I didn't see one. So we've only found one so far. That's not too good. That means we're getting to territory where I have no clue. And I'm not excited for going on a hunt. But just turn it off down here. Turn right, and okay, then don't go down there, please. You just want to turn this way, and you'll be on your way to the strawberry fields. After making it to the strawberry field, you can just turn around and head back home. As you'll see in a minute when we actually do that. So I'm actually trying to do this as quickly as possible without dying. Right here is strawberry fields. You turn off here. No, you don't. You don't want to turn off here. You want to go back. I don't think there can, or a car can spawn here. To be honest, I hope not. Okay, good. Strawberry Fields is too far away. Can we please, there we go. So, you don't want to turn off into the first turn into Strawberry Fields. Instead, you want to keep following this road up until a turn or something, I don't know, a little house maybe, where there are some more mailboxes right there. Yep, there we go. There are two more. You can see Cousin Caselli screwing around up there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Looks fun. Just gonna grab two of these things. I'm just gonna chuck it right in there. Alright, so I think there actually is a chance of car spawning down here as well. So might as well check that out before we go, just so I can know where a few of the cars are. See, if you follow this road, for one you'll notice there's a highway right there, or at least something. There's a road. And that looks like... Wait a minute, that's Cousin Caselli. Alrighty then. Good old Cuz Caselli. Alright, I thought that was Cousin Caselli. No, that was just a sign. Alright, but coming around here, I think there is a chance of another junk car, maybe like GT stuff spawning around here. I don't know 100%. Just gonna scope the area though. Wonder if we can drive up here. Nope. Alrighty then. So, by the looks of it, there aren't any junk cars or GT parts. It has gotten oddly sunny here though. I don't like that. It's probably signaling that it's the end of the day. You may notice that, you know, I've said that's basically the last mailbox here, but you still have some adverts. There is one more place that you can put the adverts. And that is at your very own home. What the hell is Cousin Caselli doing? He's lurking in the trees. Anyway, we're gonna drive home as quickly as possible. Throughout today's episode, we've used half a tank of gas. Fuel. I'm Australian, I call it fuel, not gas. But we've used a lot of gas. Fuel. Really got to get that through my head. But you know, it's going to be very fun to drive back to Timo's and fill up. But then again, we could actually get money from that. Not sure whether tomorrow's episode will be more building the car or whether it'll be doing more fun stuff around the map. There are a few things that I want to do tomorrow. But just a quick thing. I'll probably end up just cheating the piston to be fixed, because I don't have the time to pull apart the engine just so I can... Shit! As I was saying, I don't have time to pull apart the engine just so I can get the new parts. But to be honest, now that this has happened, I reckon I could go for the engine. So, you may notice that your vehicle is flipped. You might be questioning, what do you do? Well, quite simply, you just press the J key and it'll bring out your arms. And then you just want to you want to really get up in this. I find pressing Q and jumping a lot seems to get the most done. And basically, that's about all you do. you just jump and hold Q and hope for the best. That's literally all you can do. That's not helpful at all. Alright, I think your best bet is having it fully flip over. Not like that. That's not what I meant. Sometimes the van can do backflips. Well, that's good enough. But sometimes the van can do backflips when you push it, and it will like flips in the air and then land perfectly. That's what you're normally looking for. But then it can just do what it did and just slowly roll over. As I learned in biology, cars tend to roll over when told to. I didn't tell it to, so it's a disobedient little shit, but you know, sometimes you get those. Also, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I just kind of flipped around, rather not go that way. If we could please just fucking make it up this little tiny lip right here, everything would be fun. Alright, nope, never mind. Look at the tire tracks. We can't do it. Yes, we can do it. No, don't fucking flip. Alright. Here we go. We're doing it. We're thirsty, we're hungry. We're probably gonna die before we even get home. But I don't care. As long as we make it home. That didn't make any sense at all, but just trust me on this one. As long as we make it home, we're safe. We're hungry and stressed. So one thing to note also, I feel like that's my new catchphrase at this point. The more fatigued you are and the more you have those blackouts, the more stressed you get, I'm pretty sure. So that's just a warning. But real quick, let me slam on my brakes. And you can see 2 more mailboxes here. I'm just gonna take off my seatbelt. Only one of these can have adverts in them though. There we go. It's this one, good old Caselli right here. Good old Uncle Caselli. You can chuck mail in his. This is your mailbox. And you can see right here, you get an advertisement for a computer. 6,495 marks. Alright, and then you'll see the electric company. You will need to pay their bills, otherwise you'll never get electricity. So, you know, pay your bills, kids. Witty. You listen to them. Listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Malota. You see? He knows exactly what he's talking about. But yeah, I forgot to tip the tractor. That's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna park right here. And now, actually, let me just take out the ignition or turn off the car. If I can find where it is. Hello? Witty. I agree. Even though I probably said that wrong, I still agree. Just gonna eat that. I'm gonna have a little bit of a smoke. And I'm just gonna jump in here. Real quick, in the last episode I did take this plug out. That is a thing you can do. You just click on it and it'll pop out. I'm gonna plug that back in. and we're gonna go to sleep. It's easy as that. Alright, we're incredibly oh my fucking toddler. We're incredibly thirsty now. So, here's what I was talking about when I said that sometimes you may notice your van disappears and everything will be floating. If you missed that, I said it in the last episode when we got the van. I also said your van is safe, it's just at Uncle Caselli's. Sometimes it's not. It's all good. All good. You just gotta wait. That's about all I can tell you. Also, one thing, I don't think it can trigger right now, but you'll notice that Uncle Caselli will be outside one time, and then he will offer you the keys to the truck, or the sewage tanker. So that's very friendly. Also, I think that same day he gives you full access to the van because he says that he loses his license or something. But that's all fine. Phone call. I wonder who that could be. So that was Fleetari telling us to go grab our stuff. Nope, it's not ready. Or was it? I don't know. It's supposed to be brown at the bottom only. So about this, gonna cheat fix the engine. That's about all I can say. Next episode we'll figure out some other stuff to do. Maybe the kill you will be ready and we can deliver that for some money. Maybe we'll go visit Timo. For now I need some more beer actually. Okay then. I'm just gonna head out now and probably gonna end the episode off here. I don't know why I said probably. I'm definitely ending the episode off here. If you enjoyed this episode of My Summer Car, consider subscribing. Your help means everything to me. Also, wait until the next episode of My Summer Car, because that'll probably be pretty quick. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.